Hello all, Shadowsun here, welcome back to my channel. So this is another blog post that I wrote in 2019 that I want to talk about because I feel like it's important to talk about, especially when I'm going to go forward talking about magic. So in this video, I want to get into my views on magic, how I define magic, and just general thoughts on magic as a whole. So for me, magic is kind of hard to describe and define because I feel like magic is both an art and a craft. I feel like magic is a form of manipulating energy in accordance with your will, working with nature and natural forces, along with spirits and deities, if that's important to you. Right now, I don't have any specific deities, but in that post, I did have some instances with a couple of deities at the time, and I also have been long-lasting relations with spirits. So that said, I feel like deities can be present in your practice of magic, but it's not a requirement. Also, I feel like magic can use objects such as herbs, items in nature like herbs, crystals, stones, rocks, whatever you got around you, candles, crystals, etc. But I have also worked spells without objects of any sort. I've worked spells just, in a more mental sense in a way. And I've also done spells with those aforementioned objects and tools as well, such as a cauldron or a wand. I have not worked with an Esame at this point, not because I have not wanted to do so, but just because I have not found the Esame that I've felt drawn to at this point. That being said, like, that's just how I view things. I think magic can be used in so many different ways, with objects or no objects. Another key point with magic as well is that I believe magic is neutral. I don't say when I meet people, because a lot of people ask me about, do you practice black magic or white magic or whatever the case is, or light magic or whatever it is. And I tell people I just practice magic, period. And in the post you'll see that I spell it with a K. The closest definition of magic that I found that anybody's ever written of is Aleister Crowley's definition of magic of the art and science in accordance with will. And I have a link in the post about that. It's supposedly, at least from what I've read, it's because it's in the internet, on the internet, I should say. And I just kind of am very mindful of where I get my sources from. So if I find that that source is incorrect by someone telling me, if you guys know anything else, please let me know. And I feel that his definition aligns with a lot of what I believe in terms of magic. So I just practice magic, period. Magic can be used in a variety of ways. Magic can be used to curse somebody, can be used to help somebody, heal somebody, and so on and so forth. And I think that it's important for people to understand what those things mean. I have not, and as I mentioned in the post, I have not performed a curse at this point. This being said, that does not mean that I won't. That doesn't mean that because I don't know, that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna, let people curse me or whatever. Not saying somebody's cursing me, but if that were to be the case, for the sake of argument, let's just say somebody does something to me, or decides to perform a type of magic on me, or some variation thereof. We'll just go with cursing as an example. I would be prepared because I have studied how to perform a curse and how to remove a curse. And I feel like it's very important to study those things, to study the varying aspects of magic, learning how to curse. And I'm not saying you should go around cursing people, and I would never just go around cursing people for the sake of experience or anything of that nature. I think it's important for people to understand how to remove a curse, how to perform a curse, how to do all these variations thereof. Any type of other magic as well, banishing magic, any type of baneful magic as well, just because you need to know how that's going to affect you if something does happen to you on the occasion that it does. And you need to be able to look out for those types of things. So those are just my personal thoughts on that aspect of it. I want to make a whole post and a video about cursing as a whole. And I would do a lot of other things before I would even consider a curse. And my final main point when talking about magic is that I do the physical things in addition to the magic. And what I mean by this is I will do the mundane work. So if I am applying for work, for example, like I mentioned in the post, I will apply for jobs. I will make sure my resume is up to par. I will make sure I have a cover letter. I will go to these interviews. I won't just do a one and done sort of thing or do the magic and not do all the work, because you need to do physical work in order to make your spells manifest. So these are just a few thoughts that I wanted to share with you all on magic and my views on magic and the like. So if you have any thoughts or comments, please leave a comment below, and please read the post for more information, because I do mention a few other examples as well. So hope you all are well, and many blessings to you all. If you like what you see so far, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Many blessings.